if I was Joe and I could get out there and play, I'd be out there playing. I mean, that's the nature of what we do. And, it's one of those things that, we always say to ourselves, or we hear people say, well, he should play if he gives the team the best chance to win. But if there's somebody else that maybe gives the team a better chance to win, then he should sit down, or the coaches should sit him down. I can tell you that I never thought there was somebody that gave our team a better chance to win. It didn't matter if I was beat up, I was on one leg, I was limping out there. That's just how we feel as competitors, is that our team is better when we're out there. Whatever that means, even if we can't play our best, our team is better when we're out there leading them. And I believe, he said it a couple of weeks ago when he played in that Monday night game, and he wasn't himself, but he said, yeah, I understood the risks if I went out there and played, but I also understood the risks of being 0-3. And so there's a whole nother side to this, and especially in our game, because there's only 17 of these things. Every one is huge. It's not like we're playing 162 or we're playing 82 games. We've got 17 of them. And, so I just think it's one of those things you always have to leave it up to the athletes, especially those superstar athletes, that if they believe they can be out there and be effective, you put them out there and you let them, give it a whirl.
You are, of course, absolutely right. And you lived it and you know it. And I lived it from the business perspective as well. Mm-hmm. Players will always say, I can go. Right. And they want to play. And my point about sitting Joe was sometimes the organization has to say, whoa. And my concern, Kurt, and maybe you don't think it's, appropriate, maybe you think it's misplaced, maybe you don't agree, maybe you think he should play anyway, is preventing further injury. I mean, look, they believe Joe Burrow is the quarterback of the future, and I think they're right to believe that, and they are now paying him like he's the quarterback of a future. And, of course, given my background, I'm always looking at the financial aspect of this as well. But at what point do you believe that even though a competitor is saying, I can go, that sometimes a trainer or a doctor or a coach or someone in biz ops needs to say, you know what, we need to take this slowly and protect you for the future?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that's a big picture question in terms of if you have an injury that could affect you in future years. So for instance, let's use Tua from a year ago when Tua suffered the concussions. And, he had a couple of them in a short period of time. I think we all at that point go, okay, we understand that. We understand the organization stepping in and going, okay, this is bigger than one season. When we're talking about Joe Burrow and we're talking about a calf, that to me is one of those, like, even if he hurts his calf more this year, I don't believe that's going to have any bearing on the rest of his career and his future. And so, like I said, every season is so important and every game is so important in our business that I think that's the approach that you have to take is, can this be something that gets worse and not just get worse in the short term, but something that could affect somebody long term? Then I fully think you're right. I think we need people to step in and protect us from ourselves.
Check out new episodes of What the Football with Suzy Shuster and Amy Trask every Tuesday. Watch us on the Rich Eisen Show YouTube page or follow and listen wherever you get your podcasts.